Today is day 19 of the lockdown, quarantine, don't leave your house, social distancing day. It's funny because every time I say what day it is, I do like day 19 lockdown. People be like, we're not locked down, right? Like you can go places. You don't have to stay at home. Yeah, I know. But it'd be too long of an intro to say day 19 of the lockdown. Don't leave your house unless you want to get something to eat, to go, stay in the drive-through, go to the grocery store, wipe off the cart, wear a mask and gloves, and wipe off the groceries before you get in the house, and take your shoes off before you come in the house, then wipe the doorknobs off in the house and the car door, and then get a shower to make sure you're clean and wash your hands. That would take too long to intro like that. So I just say day whatever, lockdown. Makes it simple. I'll be honest with you, today was the first day that I was a little not depressed, but man, because I woke up and I was like, damn, I'm supposed to be in Buffalo. I was supposed to be in Buffalo tonight and then New York City tomorrow. And I was like, man, that sucks. And I took my dog for a long walk, We went out the neighborhood, went through this trail behind the house. And one thing about my dog, she really thinks she's running stuff because she's just a little dog. You've seen her on my Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook posts. But anytime another dog comes around, almost, and the other dogs don't pay no attention to her. They'd be like, this chick tripping. But she really thinks she's a big dog, but she's tiny as anything. And then, but you couldn't tell her that. We was walking this way today, and this man and lady's walking this way with their dog. My dog's going nuts. The other dog wasn't paying her no mind. Almost like, bitch, if you don't shut your mouth right now, I'll handle this. So anyways, last night, I'm watching a movie on Amazon Prime. And then I said, well, I wonder if I got anything on here. I type in Gary Owen. I got 5 comedy specials. 5 on Amazon Prime. I think I've done 9 in my life, but 5 are on Amazon Prime right now. And I didn't even know that. And the ones that aren't were on BET. BET's got that. I don't know what BET's doing right now, but I do know you guys have a library of comedians from Comic View that you should be airing right now. Do you know what the ratings would be if they just start airing old episodes of Comic View? I'm just saying, ain't nobody doing nothing. I'd watch old episodes because you'd be like, oh, that's old boy. Hell, the year I hosted Comic View, we had Epps, and nobody knew who Epps was that year. D-Ray, nobody knew who D-Ray was. We had just so many. Monique was on the year I was on. She came on to the guest appearance. There were so many comics. Ricky Smiley. There's just so many before anybody knew who they were. But it was funny because I'm looking at my comedy specials on Amazon Prime, right? I got 5 of them on there. And then I see the Gary Owen show is also on there. Now, I had a reality show in 2016-17, that TV season. And it only lasted 1 year. It's called the Gary Owen Show. And it was funny because yesterday when I was talking about the wedding video, I heard a lot of people saying, you should redo your vows. Since your wedding was, we did on my TV show. We did it. It's the last episode. We redid the wedding vows. I was like, dang, a lot of people didn't see my show. Here's what happened with my reality show. The only reason that lasted 1 year was there's a couple reasons. One, people don't realize that 2016 fall TV season was one of the best for urban TV because that's the year ATL came out and we were on the same night as ATL, like right before them. And then Insecure. Both of those shows came out in 2016, the fall. One on HBO, one on FX, and mine was on BET. two of the best black shows were on different networks, but my show was on BET. But it's on BET Plus right now too. If you got BET Plus, you can watch the Gary Owen Show. But it was funny because my show only lasted 1 season, and I remember I was watching ATL and I was watching Insecure and everything, and they're both great shows. And Viacom came in and just got rid of everybody at BET. They just overhauled the whole network. And my show kind of got caught up in the overhaul. They just canceled all the shows. And I remember we went into BET. So I go in there, and this is before everyone had gotten let go. They were in the middle of the transition, let's say. It was Stephen Hill was there, and Deborah was there. There was so many people. But anyways, we go in with the producers from my show, and we're pitching them why we want to come back for season 2 and what we can do. And then T.I. was the executive producer of my show. He's on the phone pitching them. I think we should bring it back, blah, blah, blah. And then they called a couple weeks later and was like, we're going to pass. And what's funny is normally every time, I'm just my personal experience, when you go into a network or you get called back in somewhere, usually it's good news. So when BT said we want to bring you in and talk about season 2, I was like, okay, it's going to happen. And then it didn't. And when I found out it wasn't going to happen, I remember I kind of reacted like Will Smith when his dad walked out on him on The Fresh Prince. Remember that episode, Ben Vereen, that if you cannot watch that episode without crying? Like, I was just like, my manager was on the phone. She was like, Gary, yeah, they're going to pay. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, no problem. It's whatever. And she was trying to tell me it's not my fault and stuff. It's just like, yeah. I remember making excuses like, look, I was funny before them. I was doing stand-up for 15 years. The hell with them. I ain't say that, but I'm just saying. So that was why the show didn't go. But if you want to see it, it's on Amazon Prime and BET Plus right now. What else are you doing? You know, and it's funny because even when it gives people where their mindset is with this lockdown, like everybody, well, not everybody, but most people are taking a hit financially, and I get that, and I'm sensitive to that. But it's funny, like I go on Amazon, and I don't even know my specials are on there. I just see them and I go, oh, smack. So I go on my IG story and I tell people, hey, look, I got 5 specials and a TV show on Amazon Prime. And then people were like, well, not all of them are free. I'm like, I didn't sit there and say buy them. I just said they're there. At any point, if you want to watch them, I didn't be like, hey, you got to purchase this. It's free on mine. I don't know why. I don't know how this works, but my Amazon Prime, it's free. I don't pay for any of them. So I guess whatever service you have depends on that, if it's free or not. So anyways, we did renew the wedding vows. And it's the last episode of my my TV show, The Gary Owen Show. So yeah, so if you get some free time, go to Amazon Prime or go to BET Plus and watch The Gary Owen Show. Could be the greatest reality show ever for one season. And I also learned a lot because when my show got canceled, you know, you always want to make excuses like why it happened and why it should come back and blah, blah, blah. And people will be like, big mistake. But then every time I see somebody's show get canceled, they say the same thing. Like I remember Ken Jeong, Dr. Ken got canceled. And he was like, I really think we should be back for season 3, blah, blah, blah. I remember Marlon Wayans. Marlon got canceled after 2 seasons. He was like, you know, we should have come back for season 3. I think we all feel that way because when you're on a show and you enjoy working on the show, you enjoy the cast and the crew, and your ratings hold up, you know, as good as it can, you feel like your show should come back. But sometimes it doesn't work out that way, as we all know. It is what it is. But I remember seeing Marlon and Ken Jeong saying the same thing about their shows when I was saying in my head. I didn't take mine to social media, but I was just like, dang. And then we come to find out a lot of people didn't watch my shit because a lot of people were asking questions that I've already answered. We already did renew the wedding vows. We did the wedding again, and it was perfect because my stepdad wasn't there. That's why it was perfect. All right, y'all. Anyways, this is day 19. Tomorrow, we're into the 20s, day 20. As you can see, the Fu Manchu is coming in. Man, it's getting thick. All right, y'all. Just wearing shades because I can. That's why, no other reason. All right, see you tomorrow.